Wah. Good morning, afternoon, evening. It is taco time. Wah. How's everyone doing today? Everyone miraculously preserved. Hello. Got some tea. I have some water. I think I'm ready. I honestly could not decide what to do today. So I asked members. And then I was like, yeah. And then one of the members was like, maybe you should draw something to congratulate Cece Senpai on her Budokan live. And I was like, oh, that's a very good idea. Because I think if I were to, I guess, doodle anything in a few days, I'd probably have all my equipment packed up and stuff. So I probably can't. So, it's been a while. But, yeah. That's what we're doing today. Happy birthday, by the way. Gotta shake off the rust. Why is the tea so good? And so, one of the reasons why I wanted to also do... Like, I guess I should tell you guys the options, for the stream today. It was rather gonna be a drawing stream, like we're doing now. Or it was gonna be a clickety-clackety stream. A clickety-clackety stream. Because, I ended up building a keyboard to bring to Japan. It sounds slightly different from what you guys are used to hearing, so it is a heavy keyboard because the frame is, I think, aluminum. I forget, but it is metal, so it's gonna be heavy to carry to Japan, but I kind of want a nice keyboard, nice sounding keyboard when I'm there, so I don't go insane. So, yeah, that's what I did. It's a very cute keyboard. Maybe I'll show you guys sometime. Perhaps, maybe. Has lots of cats on it. Has lots of cats on it. Sounds pretty nice. Let me notepad it. It does sound a little more rounder, I think, than my previous keyboard. Yeah. It sounds very nice. It is the same switches as my main keyboard. But the frame is a little different. Sounds very soft, like petting a cattle. So my main keyboard, its frame is pretty sure it's this one. Let's see. Yes, my main keyboard that I used to use. Yes, it is this one. Okay, the frame I think is called the Jelly Evolve. And it has... What's the name of the switches? Oh, it's on... oh, where's my phone? I'm sure it doesn't mean much for those who don't know much about keyboards, but... My Amazon app is very weird. Maybe I should uninstall and reinstall it. It was the name of a flower. Hyacinth? 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 Something like that. It's purple and orange. Or was it orange? Was it green? I forget. But it's like me. Not Wisteria. This one's different. Yeah. That flower. But it sounds nice. And there's a bunch of other stuff. I didn't wanna lube the keys, so I just used it as is. Do I use the wooden one? I don't. Not much anyways. Cause I need my function keys. I should've... in hindsight, I should've maybe waited a little bit because I know they released like the 80% version. At the same time, I don't really need 80%. Like, I'm okay with the 75-ish. But it is, I have to say, it is my cutest keyboard because it has Cappy Blappies on it. It does feel nice, the keys, but... But yeah, you know, I'm quite happy with how this one turned out. So that's kind of what I've been up to behind the scenes, other than unpacking and packing. I have to say though, like, there are a few things that I just bought double of, like when it comes to, like, you know, my facial wash, etc. stuff that I need. I usually just buy two, so one's for traveling and one's for homes. So I don't usually unpack those. But I have to definitely organize my clothes. I have to do some laundry. Or more laundry, because I did like half before I had to go out of town for a bit. Oh, so many things to do, so little time. But we'll manage, we'll manage. Before you know it, we're gonna be in Japan, and we're just gonna be like, woo! Back to the grind. How's the weather gonna be going back to Japan? That is a good question. Let us look at Tokyo weather 14 days. Is this right? Okay, it is right. I mean, high of 10 degrees, 6, 9, 8. It's not too cold. It is probably a bit on the chillier side, so I'll still bring my winter jacket, but probably don't need like too thick of clothes. Because the problem with winter traveling is that I like big hoodies. Big, thick hoodies, but at the same time, they take up so much space when you're traveling. And they're heavy. So you put in like 2 hoodies and half of your luggage is like almost full and it's pretty heavy. And you're just like, guess I'm living on 2 hoodies this winter. Yeah. I mean, I tried like one of those vacuum seal bags. You can put all your clothes in and shrink it down. Honestly, that's probably how I fit everything coming back last time, because um last time there was like a pretty big season change from summer to winter, right? So I didn't have. I mean, I went back home once, but then like I didn't bring that much winter clothes back because I thought I couldn't fit everything. Cause I had a lot of stuff to bring back too. So, but I guess it's not that bad this time around. It shouldn't be that hot yet. So, traveling many months is so めんどい。めんどい。Yeah. I wish Doraemon was my friend. I could just go. What's the door called? TAKOTIME door. Just, go back and forth. Open a door. And be in Japan. Nobita-kun, urayamashi. Jealous of Nobita. Sometimes, like cause it's funny, cause I think on one of the trips, I forget which one, I watched the Doraemon movie on the flight. I felt kind of. I think it was the trip to Breaking Dimensions. And they had Doraemon, so I was like, oh, I'll watch Doraemon. You're just me watching Doraemon. Full grown up watching Doraemon. Doraemon's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine to watch Doraemon. It's fun to watch cartoons and anime on airplanes, right? No one would judge me. But honestly, it kind of brought me back to childhood a little bit. But I was just like, I know it's for the plot and it's just how Nobita is. But I was like, man, if I was in Nobita's shoes, I would take advantage of Doraemon's like tools and magical things so much better. Life would be great. I mean, it wouldn't be as much of a story because, it'll just be me improving my quality of life. But honestly, I feel like I would be a better, what should I say, owner, friend of Doraemon. Nobita is 3rd grade. I don't know what was I like in 3rd grade. I don't know. What was 3rd grade Ninomae Inani's like? I remember this from one of the only things I remember out of nowhere, just randomly from my elementary days, is because I used to walk to school while looking at the road because I just really liked seeing, because there were like these rain gutters, right? And you could see like small streams of water and random things like people dropped inside those gutters, and there were like this like not really a fence, I don't know what you'd call it, like grid thing that prevents, people from falling in it. So I will walk on top of that just to see whatever is inside it. And then one of the days, Ananis was like, Ina, you should look up while you're walking. I was like, huh? What do you mean? And she was like, you look like you're not, you know, having a great time walking down the street to go to class. And I was like, oh, it never occurred to me that I would look like that to some other people. To me, I was just so focused on looking at, you know, the interesting things in that little rain gutter thing. And to an outsider, it looked like this, like, I don't know, second, third grader is always so sad looking at their feet walking to school. It never occurred to me until she pointed it out. Yeah. Although, like, I think until then, my family didn't move around as much. So, I was still, you know... I was a very different person back then. I always wonder, like, who I would have grown up to be if, like, my family didn't move around so much and I didn't, like... let's just say... hide in my turtle shell every time we moved. I wonder what that timeline would have been. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, kind of enough such that. Honestly, I do say though, like, you know, and I've answered this question in like interviews and you guys asking, it's like, if you could go back in time to, you know, earlier in your life, like what point would you go back to? And I always say I don't really feel the need to, or I don't want to, because I guess it's like all the things that happen, good or bad, or terrible, or horrendous, traumatizing, just kidding, all the happy things, all the good things that happened is kind of like lots of coincidences that just end up making me be where I am now. So, I guess I'm saying this because I am quite happy with where I am. So, if I was in not a good place, I would, you know, wish to go back, but part of me thinks that even if I was in a bad place, maybe I wouldn't regret it, because living in the past is not the greatest. It's good to reflect on the past and go forward to the future. Why am I being so philosophical today? Anyways, this is what happens in drawing streams. Yeah. I mean, I think everyone would be curious about, like, where they could have been in a different timeline if different, you know, decisions were made, but, you know, what's done is done. What's now is now. Zehimonash. Zehimonash. Yeah. Anyways, how are you guys? Play a little League of Legends. Why is it always League of Legends? GG is streaming it right now. Oh no. Did I have coffee today? I don't remember. Hold on. Make sure. Okay. I dropped the pen, joined the rift. I don't know if we have. I mean, if there are friends who want to play against bots or something, or ARAM, I wouldn't be against it. I don't know if I would stream it, but I wouldn't be against it. It seems fun. I mean, to be honest, playing with like a full stack is fun. But it's, I don't know, I think the toxicity comes from just the fact that it's a competitive game, you know? So just having fun with friends is fine. It's like playing any other video game. Yeah, I think back when I played, I only really played with friends, so I don't know how toxic it can get, if I'm being honest. Anyways, let's see. Alright, we are drawing today. That is right. We are doing a drawing stream. Unbelievable. It's about 30 minutes. I think that's probably good. But so, anyways, back on topic. So when I decided that it was gonna be a drawing stream, I did work on a very rough. So, that's what I have ready. That it's behind this black blob. I have to say though, I do wanna draw Sisei-senpai in like the key visual, but I don't think it's kind of hard to tell some parts, but at the same time, the composition I chose doesn't really need that much details, so I think it'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Hopefully. I feel like the clothes underneath is the same as the one she had for the recent live, right? Lives tour. It's just the jacket part. I don't know what it looks like exactly, but we'll see. But yeah, let's see. Are you guys ready to see the rough? I don't know. I probably should just show you guys. I don't wanna. This is a very rough idea of what just came. Inspiration that hit as soon as I decided. So, yes. So yeah, we will polish this a little bit. Whew. Let's see. I'm trying to arrange so many things in so little days. So apparently, like, my internet plan is contract is running out, and they've been like spam emailing me. They're like, my inanis. By the way, your contract for solid or not solid, the fixed rates is running out. Would you like to have a meeting? Yeah, I've been kind of putting it off, but I should look into it, because if the prices are jacked up while I am not even home, that would be kind of not ideal. That's the thing with like not being home for a couple of months too. It's like, what do I do with, the bills, the utilities? Because I can't just like cut the contract and then restart it every time I come back home and stuff. So I have to like keep it going, but that's still a lot. But yeah, that is just life though. Being an adult is hard. Okay. I don't know if I changed settings on the pencil. Feels kind of odd. I mean, at the same time, I would not cut like, electricity, heating, water. It's honestly just internet, but then again, whenever Mama niece comes over, she, uses internet, so... Something feels very odd about the pencil. Something doesn't feel right, but oh well. Nandesho? No, it's cause it might just be huh. Okay. It's also cause so my tablet is like, how old is it now? 6, 7 years old. And then when I'm away from home, I use like a relatively newer model of a tablet that has better tracking too. So it's like I can't get used to the tracking of the old tablet sometimes. Yeah. So sometimes I've just been like turning on my laptop just to, work on stuff on the laptop with that newer tablet. It's a much smaller screen and it's only like 1080p, but it has so much better tracking. Yeah. I mean, if I keep using the same tablet, I get used to it. Like, I adjust to it, but when I just switch over, that's when the problem occurs, I guess. Is it the new Waka moving? It is. It is honestly the best. Well, I always say it's like the missing piece. It was the missing piece to my mobile drawing setup. Cause iPad is nice, but you need like external apps and stuff. And it's kind of like And then you need like subscriptions or something. Especially when you I mean it's not a problem. It's not as big of a problem if you're like a Mac user, but as a Windows user, you're gonna need other external things. But the moving is pretty nice. I guess the only downside in a way is that you need like display, what's it called? Display able USB-C port. But I think that's pretty easy to get around in a way. I mean, most laptops these days come with it, so... If not, I think there's adapters and stuff. Yeah, like I had a MacBook before so that I could use it with the iPad, but it just wasn't it. Like, maybe it's better now, but it was slow response-wise, which is pretty noticeable and important when it comes to, you know, drawing. And it's like also the fact that I just am not used to a Mac. But then again, like iPad itself has evolved like as a standalone so much that you can do pretty intensive things on it just like by itself. It's just, you know, it's just a little especially when it comes to file sharing. Like I'm sure it's less of a hassle with the Mac system, but the file syncing is a little bit of a pain. Yeah, it's like if you use Apple products, you kind of have to like use Apple products. I heard the rumors. Is it true that you take hot pot for honestly, it's it depends on people, but hot pot. If I'm being completely serious, hot pot was just a joke. Plus, I did obey for her helping me out with some things too. So. Well, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the Bay's live or not live. Bay's cover. MVM performance was great. Thank you. Yeah. You gotta convince her to play Replicant. I don't know. What's she like? I haven't played Replicant, like the remake, remaster. I should. One of those things I keep putting off. She already said she will. Ah, good. I look forward to having long conversations about the game with her. She will have questions. What do you recommend to counteract getting into same facing? Honestly, I don't think I would worry about it too much. Well, I guess it really depends on why you're drawing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Just have a feeling that I get stuck on faces sometimes and it bothers me. Then I suggest that you practice drawing faces from different angles and also observing how other artists also draw faces, because sometimes people like omit some details or they draw things slightly not textbook, I should say, to make things, you know. Honestly, I feel, I don't know, like it is a quite debatable topic, I think. But I don't think you should worry about too much variation until you have some consistency. I don't know if that makes sense, but also, like, because different types of styles are easier to stylize and have variations in a way. Like, for example, when I draw, girls, they have certain proportions or, certain ratio of facial features. And that's just, how I draw girls. But compare that to like a concept artist for, a animated film. Like they can exaggerate the facial shapes, facial features and stuff a lot more than my, I guess, style in a way. So, I don't know, it's something I'm always thinking about too. Like I, don't want all my characters to look like the same character just with different hair color. But at the same time, it's like if you draw everyone so different all the time, you kind of get to a point where you kind of lose consistency. So, and that consistency is, I think, what people call style. But once you have somewhat of a consistency, you can try, venturing out to different extensions of that base. So, when I, just started drawing and stuff, I literally drew, the same faces. Same angle, same faces. And then you just kind of, venture from there. And in the end, there are very well-known professional artists out there that people say have quote-unquote same face, and they are very successful. So, don't worry about it too much. If you want variation, you can practice variation, but don't let it stop you from, drawing anime girls, quarter view looking to the right or looking to the left. I was calling myself out for that one because I just I'm so used to drawing it like that. Sometimes I just want to draw, a cute anime girl without worrying about, whether or not I should be practicing drawing characters from different angles. And if I feel like my skill is lacking in certain departments, that's when I'll just, go back and work on it. Do you ever think you need to take classes? I don't think I have a need, but sometimes, you know, there are online classes these days where I'm just like, huh, I wonder how, you know, this person works on things. I kind of want to, you know a little bit about their process and stuff. That's when I would, you know, maybe consider getting their online courses or whatnot. But at the same time, I'm someone who, you know, kind of taught myself. So I know what I can take away from courses a lot more. Like, I know what works for me, what doesn't. So, should I say? But yeah. I don't know. For me, when I look at or take courses or buy courses, it's just a supplement instead of fully taking in what they're doing in a way. Just taking the needed parts. I don't look at the full course. What do you do when you don't feel like drawing and you need to regain your passion for art? I go do other things. Like play a new game, browse social media, I don't know, meet new characters that maybe catches your attention and you want to draw fan art of them. Who knows? Are they? Oh, okay. I guess unless you're on like a tight deadline or something, forcing your way through a lot of things not the greatest way. I mean, you don't also have to start things from scratch. I'm sure you have a great big backlog of random stuff you didn't finish, maybe. That's what I sometimes do. I just go back and do something I drew like years back. I'm just like, what can I change about this now, kind of thing. I think everyone has a backlog. I would be surprised if you didn't have a backlog. That's the thing, right? One of the quotes, probably said this already, like many streams ago, was that, like, an artist will usually draw like 1,000 things and then they'll only share, you know, 1 or 5. Only a fraction of what they draw. So... you know, even just randomly doodling some object on your desk is fine. How do you break big projects into smaller pieces? Well, if I was talking about like an illustration, for example, I would break it down by the steps I usually have to get checked by, you know, a client or something like that. Like some things... I guess when it comes to drawing, there's not really an example of what I was about to say, but some things can be done simultaneously. Well, I guess I can talk about multiple projects. Like, if I was working on multiple illustrations, for example, you could stagger the progress of each project by their, you know, sub categories of things to work on. So when you finish the rough of one project, you could work on the thumbnail for another one, etc. There are different priorities in the project, yes. But if you... I should be the last person to talk about priorities. But I have to say, in the end, you kind of have to, you know, experiment with how you work to figure out what works for you and what doesn't. Because you could follow, you know, mine or someone else's, you know, advice on time management and stuff, and it A, could probably does not make sense. B, does not work with, you know, how you operate as a person. Like, I've had times in my life where I was like, why... why am I like this? You know? Like, I try to follow all these different advices on how to keep things on track. How, you know, how people are able to get stuff done like that, and I'm just struggling. And then when I kind of found, I guess, a way that worked for me, I realized, oh, this probably doesn't work with, you know, majority of people. Though I still do art studies from time to time, I don't have the time. I wish I could. Time is a very valuable resource. Time and stamina, honestly. I could probably grow stamina, but mental stamina is also a thing. Getting stuck working and not having time to improve yourself is a problem a lot of professionals run into. Yeah, that's the thing. Time. Wait. So honestly, I feel like after a full day of work, a lot of people just are drained, don't have energy to do extra stuff. Wait. Yeah. I'm sure everyone has like a passion project they've always thought about, but never makes it out of the brain, out of the planning phase. It's like, impossible. Honestly, one thing I'm like, I sometimes am very like envious of is people who have very good discipline. Self-discipline. And are able to grind you know, the tedious tasks without being sidetracked. Society these days too used to trying to chase after that dopamine rush. Society. Ooh. Line art, man. Honestly, I shouldn't worry too much about line art. You can just paint over it afterwards. Line art is very difficult. I kinda said it. I think the difficulty comes from figuring out what needs a line, what doesn't. In a way, line art is like translating. Gotta interpret what you wanted to say during the rough. Sometimes it's not quite right. Like, it gets the point across, but it's not quite right. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. Oh. Okay, I think it's like this. Oh. Look at that. Honestly, I should probably make the rough less visible. Okay. When it comes to stabilization for line art, stability and accuracy just comes from practice and how but if I'm being honest, I don't have the most stable hands. So don't worry, it'll come with practice. Did I use the kotobuki hands for CC's hands? I did not. I was in a very tight schedule because I came up with the rough literally like 30 minutes before the stream started. Not even 30 minutes. I was working on until almost like 10 or so minutes before. I think this goes out like this. Cool. Did I get sleep? I did. I did wake up quite early today though. I slept early yesterday. Honestly, all this line art detail is gonna be covered up by the lighting, so... Don't need to be too accurate. Hmm. Oh, I think the sleeve is probably longer. I don't know. How long did it take for me to draw base MV art? I don't know. I don't count. Cece! Cece, hello! Welcome! Take a seat. See, I should... I don't need to line art this. Okay. Sitting down. Hello, Cece. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a good stream. Bad at talking right now. Okay. Ugh, she got hit in the face a lot. Signs kept coming out of nowhere to bonk her. It was a very satisfying sound. She didn't see the signs, I see. This one is a puffy sleeve. Ah, yes, asymmetry. Do you ever be interested in trying out 3D sculpting in Blender, ZBrush, or sometime in VR again? Honestly, I know like the bare bones of 3D modeling, just enough for me to use as, you know, good reference. To dive into actually sculpting seems like it's just gonna be me looking up YouTube tutorials. There's a lot of nice Blender tutorials on YouTube. Literally every time I need it, I'm just like, how to do this and that in Blender, and it just comes out. Ooh. In hindsight, I shouldn't freehand this, but it's fine. Oh. It's like a... Is it circular or is it square? Maybe it's square. This means I gotta redo this. I thought it was circular from the first looks of it. But it was a lower resolution. You guys like how my line art is progressively getting messier? Hehe. Hehe. Okay. Has these golden fingertips. It has to be longer. Oh. Oh wait, you wouldn't see that part because it's covered up. Okay. Whew. Progress. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw according to the rough, and most of it is gonna be covered up by lighting anyways. Cool. I think that's the thumb. What was past Ina thinking? Probably food. You're not wrong. I'll deal with it later. You're probably correct. Okay, future Ina got this. Future Ina got this. Okay. Okay. Whew. Mm. Mm? Mm. It's okay. That entire part is gonna be all lighting. And then belt. That. Cool. Cool. Don't need this much details. It's gonna be all hidden anyways. Okay. Whew. Yeah, everything else is gonna be... Okay. Now let's see... This... Cool. 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 Oh. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need to fit a little more. Okay. One, two. Three. Five. Okay, that's good enough. Should include her earrings there. Wait. Oh, I forgot the other side of the hair. Ugh. Okay, it doesn't have to be that long. Okay. This is fine. Thank you in advance, future Ina, for taking care of this. Okay, I'm just gonna enclose this part. Just so it's easier to fill in. Whew. Yeah, honestly, good luck, future Aina. I believe in you. Ha 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 ha. Okay. And then again. Wait. Nice. Feels nice when I get it done in one go. Brilliant. Okay. Do that. And what's this word? What's this? Oh. No, 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 no. Ah. Okay. Hold on. Huh. Nahodo. Nahodo? What was I just about to do? I forget. Oh, right, I forgot. This is a glove. That. Oh. Good enough for line art. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Missed the spot here. Oh, I'm kinda getting hungry. I should have brought a snack. No, snacks are bad. Let's go eat dinner after I finish. What's for dinner? I don't know. We'll see what's in the fridge. Trying not to cook much so I don't get leftover food. Oh, I coulda. Okay. Is there still food in the fridge? I mean, there are some leftover stuff from a little while ago. I should clean that up before I go. It's like I have to... What's it? Always test if my eggs are good or not, because I just forget when I got them. I should probably write down when I got them. Actually, I think this part is lighter. Maybe I should do... Okay, I'll do this and this. I missed the spot on the hair. Okay. Could probably also do the gloves here. Not me totally listening to her songs as I draw her. What should I have for dinner? Hmm. Pasta? Pasta is an option, yes. Think about it. I don't know Japanese because I'm gonna be in Japan in a little bit. Can eat the Japanese food there. Tacos. That is an option. Okay. Please don't eat tacos. No guarantee. Maybe chicken. Okay. This has to go down and be attached to this. No, these are supposed to be diamonds shaped, but it's too small to tell. Yeah. This goes like that. Oh, hello, motorcycle. And this part goes behind. Huh. Whew, okay, okay. Then there's the shirt patterns. Huh. Huh. Okay, and then oh. Cool. Usually I wouldn't hand draw these, but we're on a time constraint here. Okay. Oh. It's like a very thin. Oh. It's okay, Ina. We can do it. Close enough, close enough. Close enough, guys. Okay. There's like also this. Not too sure about the pattern on this though. Like goes like this, goes in like that. Good enough. There's a diamond here. Something like that. Okay. I don't know what happened here. Okay, there we go. It's fine. Okay, honestly, at this point, I think good enough. Okay, now just copy, paste. Oh, I guess I don't need this. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there's the back cloak, but I'll worry about that later. Mm. Oh. Okay. Save. Gotta remember to save. Let's see. This point. Aha. The lighting was done in the color rough part, so not too worried. Just cleaning up the lighting and shadows. Whew. Okay. This is the tedious part. Yeah, sip of tea. Good tea. And like that. Hot pot coupon for famished inani. Thank you. Can go eat hot pot soon. Soon. Okay. Let me just this and then okay. Now we got the lining. And let's see. That's more like it. Okay. Where were we at? Guess we can start with the eyes. Eyes are fun. Cool. Let's see how far we can finish the colors, or how far we can get today. Although maybe I think I can get a little more progress in it, probably. Probably not finish it though. Hmm. Hmm. Un... Un... Ho. Okay, okay. Sorry I'm not talking much. When it gets to coloring, I just super focus. If I don't talk, just enjoy the tapping tablet noises. I can go for 30-ish more minutes. Should be okay. Okay. Need to decide on the shade. Too blue. What? Hmm. Cool. Huh. Maybe I should leave it cell shade. Maybe complicated shading is not necessary. No, I'll think about it after I get more progress in. Leave it to future Ina. I can imagine my suffering in the future. Oh, I just didn't color this part. Did I? I did not. Okay. Oh, never mind. I was just overlapped with another layer. Aha. Think do this. Yes. Man, I don't wanna... Ah, なるほど. I don't want to name layers because it takes too much time. Sometimes I should, I really should. But only sometimes. I mean, usually I just look at the thumbnail beside the layer name and I can usually tell what it is. But if there's multiple of the same, like, color, then it gets a little confusing. Only sometimes. Okay. More progress. Good, good. Mm. Mm-hmm. Am I liking it so far? I think it's okay. Probably needs a little more progress to tell if I really like it or not. Cool. Do you have tips on drawing with an unsteady hand or without an unsteady hand? Because without an unsteady hand is a steady hand. English is hard, I know. English very difficult. I think just stability in line art just comes from practice. Otherwise, I think you can adjust the stability on the tool depending on which program you use. Otherwise, yeah, it's just practice. Because with practice comes confidence, and that's where, you know, you get stable lines. Oh. One thing I noticed while observing is undo the unstable line and redraw until satisfies. Hence, the same line will draw multiple times. That's the thing. Once you get better, like, hand-eye coordination for how you draw lines with practice, like, you will do that less. And honestly, don't also try to get... I mean, I think this tip will depend on the artist, but I don't try to get like really long lines in one go. Like, there are ways to split it up but make it blend in so that it looks like you drew it in one stroke. You just have to practice a bit to get it right. Mm. I mean, I think it's just a natural thing where if you do something a lot, then you just get better at it. Or get used to doing it more naturally. That's just drawing in a nutshell. Do it until you realize you can do it. It takes time. It takes time. For me, I was subconsciously training myself during school when I was doodling. While I was just doodling with normal pen. You know? Okay. Whew. Now. Uh-huh. Will I be adding a background? That's up to future Ina. So many things up to past Ina or future Ina. What will she do? Okay. Basic blocking out of the lighting is done. Do I leave it to future Ina? Do I trust future Ina? Do you guys trust future Ina? Future Ina can be a little sus. Always? With your life? Don't throw away your life like that. Always. Well, I'll tell future Ina to do her best to not disappoint you guys. Whew. Hmm. 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 Okay, let me just do that. I think it'll be fine. I will maybe pass the baton to future Ina, because I also want to let this sit for a bit. It's a good habit. Let it sit. Let it cook. So I can get a fresh look at it later. Fix anything that I feel like looks off. Yeah, we gotta let it marinate. But yeah. Not bad. Good progress. Thanks for coming to watch today, guys. Oh, oh, my back is cracking. We made great progress. Can't wait to let future Ina work on this more. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Phew. Yeah. No stream tomorrow because I'm getting a bunch of stuff done. Been hanging out with my parents. But there'll be a stream on the 31st. Usual taco time. We'll play some sort of clickety clackety typing game. I have to decide on which one, so yeah, thank you so much for coming to watch the stream today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, take care. Who is streaming? Hun. Hi, Lila. Oh no. Oh no. Are we redirecting elsewhere? Okay, I'll send you guys to watch Bloodborne. Okay, take care. Bye bye.